And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Well, Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
First down. We're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A short completion of the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's second down here. He mix it up with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking tackles and going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no...
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Powell. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Nobody can bring him down. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble to his left. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And there's the handoff. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Brings up second down.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On first down, it's play action. It's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw. It's Powell. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and
Offense makes their way on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Motion now from the tight end. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's an out route. The catch made.
at the 45. Offense facing 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now from the pistol formation. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Powell. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play, running right. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The ball is caught, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He makes the grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout by the offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Can he make it to the marker? Fights through the tackler. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Oh, it's a double pass. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do. Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught behind the line. It's Harvey. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but third down and 1, just get the first down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking downfield. It's Powell. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Inside the 20.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense ready to start this drive. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the tailback's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Powell. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Man, I'm surprised the defense didn't crowd the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, you've got to eliminate those short, easy throws for the quarterback. Take those easy throws away, and maybe you get off the field.
Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here comes the up-tempo offense. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Wideout's now clustered. Design quarterback run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Working clock with the ground game. Refusing to be stopped in this play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
And it's caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's Powell. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Turns it loose downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And that run produces a decent gain. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Testing the right side here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game. And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air. It's Powell bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass caught on a comeback route. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.